The rest of the news. Valentines Tuesday. Good morning. This is Dan Earhart. After winning 6 Grammys with her album 21, Adele says she's done with writing breakup songs and singing heartache music. Says she's just not melancholy like that. Adele is featured in the March issue of Vogue on newsstands next week. I Will Always Love You should get a lot of plays today. The song's been front and center again since last Saturday, and downloads have skyrocketed since Whitney's death. But she didn't write it. Dolly Parton wrote the song, and she had a country hit with it in the mid-'70s. The story goes that Elvis wanted to record it, but manager Tom Parker, the Colonel, insisted, as he always did, on owning half the publishing, and Dolly said, "See ya." Today is the birthday of Anna Shaw, one of the most influential leaders of women demanding the right to vote. And so it was on this same day, in 1920, that the League of Women Voters was formed in Chicago. In 1962, First Lady Jackie Kennedy conducted a live TV tour of the White House, carried on CBS and NBC. This past weekend, current First Lady Michelle Obama celebrated the 2nd anniversary of her Let's Move campaign to get kids eating and exercising better. Well, same goes for our nation's pets. The obesity crisis spreads there too. 53% of American cats and 55% of American dogs are overweight, and the cure is the same: diet and exercise. We're overserving our pets and not taking them out enough. Well, we can only hope that the Jurassic Park scientists who were actually trying to clone a woolly mammoth don't make that mistake. Researchers at Kinki University in Japan say they'll have one walking down the road and doing what the woolies do in 5 years. A couple in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, trapped a purple squirrel last week. The picture is posted on the Rest of the News Facebook page. This squirrel is bright purple and looks a little overserved, too. The wife had been telling her husband for some time that she was seeing a purple squirrel out in the yard. How are you going to miss that? But he thought she was, well, nuts. So they set a trap, and finally the novelty wore off, and they let the purple squirrel go. But that's not the end of the story. The color is Tyrian purple, a very electric shade produced by high levels of brominated trihalomethanes, linked to cancer and birth defects, and present in the wastewater of hydraulic fracturing, a.k.a. fracking, prevalent in Pennsylvania. Poor squirrel. He's got 4,000 Facebook friends and 400 Twitter followers. You can just imagine how a woman in Marin County, California felt when she lost a necklace given by her husband 19 years ago, a gold Byzantine chain she wore every day, and every night she slept in it. Then one night last October it fell from her neck somehow and flushed down the toilet. A neighbor had some experience with the San Rafael Sanitation Department, so he called, and they found it. She had it back yesterday, which was their anniversary. Now it's out for professional cleaning, and maybe a new hasp would be in order. You can find your most valuable friend on Facebook with a fun free app, MVF. It's brought to you by the developers of Most Valuable Follower for Twitter. People take this stuff seriously. Hey, maybe the Pennsylvania purple squirrel is somebody's MVF. Well, just for today, let's call it more Valentine's fun. Thanks for listening and sharing with your MVF. Until tomorrow, this is Dan Earhart. The rest of the news.